Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope everybody's having a blessed week. I did not want to do a video like this. However, Adrian's not here. I already have all my videos already done for the week, so I figured let me go ahead and do something a little different. Okay, now mind you, I've been wanting to do a video like this for a minute, but I had to do my research. Okay, now before we even get into this video, please subscribe. Okay, very important. Subscribe so that you guys know when I'm coming out with new content. This is very important. If by the end or towards the end of this video you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Okay, that will let me know if you guys want to see more content like this, because it's bad out here in these streets. Okay, and people need to be educated. It's not going to be in my educational section. This will be in my bonus video section. But this is going to be an educational video. Okay, because I have a little platform now. I'm going to use it to speak out about stuff like this. Okay. So give me a like, comment below. Let me know you want to see more content like this so that we could share, and spread awareness. Okay, because the stuff that I'm going to talk about in this video is going to be really crazy. Okay. Also, like I said, share it. Share it, because this information needs to get out there. I'm not understanding why the FBI or the police are not involved in this situation. We're going to talk about it right now. I decided to make this video because, I've been seeing a lot of stuff lately regarding this gentleman here, Natureboy. Okay. And it's baffling to me, a lot of the information that I'm seeing, and then I'm starting to see people that have actual platforms. I'm talking about people that are in industries and stuff, speaking about the situation, but going about it all in the wrong way. Okay, and we're going to talk about that in this video. I'm going to try to make it less than an hour, because I like my videos to be less than 45 minutes. So, this guy here, Eligio Bishop, I try to find out where he's from. Supposedly somebody said he was from New York City. This is why I became interested in this, because I'm like, this is getting out of hand. This guy is Eligio Bishop, also known as Natureboy, okay? And also known as something else, the Messiah. He calls himself the melanated God to these people. Now, this is an actual, I went ahead. I'm going to jump off this. We're going to come back to this page. I went and I Googled him because I wanted to know, who this person was, who this guy was, first of all, and what his platform was about. Okay, because I'm hearing a lot of people bashing this guy negatively. I don't know who this guy is, right? So I started doing my research on it. This guy started a cult about 4 years ago, maybe longer than that. We don't know. This guy is 38 years old. I was just looking, his age is up here, but I was trying to find out where he's from. He started a cult supposedly 4 years ago. Like I said, it could have been going on longer than this. One of the young ladies, okay, the reason why this whole story exploded is because the young lady that had been with him for the longest, and we're going to go to that page. I don't know if I had that pulled up, but okay, we'll just go along the line. The young lady, she had been with him the longest, probably about 4 years, okay? And she even had a child by this gentleman. Now she's speaking out on various online platforms that a lot of us use just to chat and mingle or whatever. Now these platforms are being used as recruitment sites. This is the reason why this is going to be an educational video and an awareness video, okay? Because I know a lot of people that are on these sites, utilizing these sites. Bigo Live, Live Me, what's the other one? Tagged, okay? And this guy is going on to these websites onto these platforms, and Facebook. Oh, they took him off of Facebook because I checked Facebook, but Facebook now came down. I guess Facebook started seeing what was going on. But now he's on this platform called Bigo Live, Hard Body, okay, and he's recruiting these women into this cult. Not only women, also men, okay. So when I started diving into it, right, and I'm like, okay, so he's a cult leader. People, look at this. The New York Post, okay, reported an article that he is a cult leader and that he was arrested for breaking quarantine. Now, this was back June 12, 2020. Supposedly he's had this cult called Carbon Nation for 4 years, okay? This guy, if you can see, this was in, I won't click onto that, right? But look at this. This is in Hawaii. This is the Hawaii Tribune, okay? This is that's Hawaii. This one is, there was another one, I'm trying to see, Costa Rica, okay? Look at this. Nicaragua, okay? I was told they was in Mexico. Now they're in Puerto Rico, okay? This hitting a little bit too close to home. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, I got chills right now just talking about it. It's sad and it's scary. I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, so now we know who this guy is. People around the world know who. Look at this. LA Times. 18 people arrested over quarantine remain jailed in Hawaii. Eligio Bishop, leader of the group known as Carbon Nation. Okay, that's the name of this cult. It's called Carbon Nation. Over here, 38-year-old Eligio Lee Bishop, also known as Natureboy, to 90 days with credit for time. This was in Hawaii Tribune. The New York Post. Okay. Now, there are mainstream. These are mainstream media outlets. Okay. They know who this gentleman is. They know what he's doing, what he's about. Why is this man not in jail? That's the main question, right? Why is this man not arrested for these crimes? Because mind manipulation, okay, physical, emotional, mental, and verbal abuse is abuse, okay? Not to mention financial and spiritual. And the reason why I say spiritual is because he uses a made-up religion that he made up himself, okay? Because let's go back to his channel now. Okay, so I went to this channel and I'm looking at these, titles. Most of the stuff that he's teaching is based on science and astrology, all right? He calls himself the Messiah. I was watching videos where people were asking him, what is your name? What can I call you? And he's like, you can call me God. That was kind of weird to me. Oh, I'm your God. I'm your Jesus. This is what he's telling people. Okay. This is what they look like. They go out to these places all over the country, in every different country. I don't know how many countries. They must have been to a lot of countries. How do they get to these places, you say? I'm sorry, but Lord help me. I never thought I would do a video like this, okay? But this is just, you know why it's fucked up? Because there's people all over the world right now that's watching this man and what he's doing to these people, and they still lining his pockets, okay? God knows how much money this guy got off of this whole online cult, religion, whatever it is. I'm saying here, like, if people are supporting this type of behavior, yeah, he's going to continue. Okay. And this is why we're going to jump into the whole people that have platform situation. I want to give a shout out real quick in my video real quick to this guy, King World, on YouTube. I just started recently. I subscribed to his channel. I started watching his videos. This guy has been following this cult for the past 3 years. Okay. He's been trying to bring this guy down. I don't know for what intentions, but to me, if anybody is trying to call FBI, whatever, That's, to me, is good intentions. You understand? But he has his platform, and all he really does is really dive deep into this whole situation. Okay? He doesn't have a large platform like a lot of people that I'm going to talk about in a minute have, that can get people with lawyers and money behind this situation to lock this man up. Okay? He bouncing from country to country. It gets deeper than this because there's a health concern behind this whole. This is the main reason why I'm doing the video. Is because there's a huge health concern behind this situation, and we're going to talk about it. So this is the place, Carbon, right? Of paradise. Paradise.
Told you my nigga we came into the jungle just to remind you.
A lot of
getting close to the sun and the jump is out of your mind, bro. Activate the DNA of the chosen of your mind, yo. Never remind you.
This is the guy.
Don't worry about me. All is clear. The time is here. Don't worry about you. Don't worry about me. All is clear. The time is here.
And what he feels. Real.
Carbonation TV.
Your peace reflection. What's going on? All right. How we feeling today?
Good. Feeling real good.
Good. Who thinks that they know what I'm gonna say before I can say it? You do.
I think, yeah.
You think that you know what I'm gonna say? You do. Yeah. Okay. Wild guess. Professor Natural. What am I gonna say here? You wanna see the board? Oh yeah, you got the board on the other side. You're doing 200.
It looks like you're gonna break down.
Speak out.
It looks like you're gonna break down the sun being the soul or the mind, and the planes being pieces of the soul, spirits.
Close. Okay. Now you know I wouldn't give y'all the opportunity if I thought that y'all was gonna guess it, right?
Only a narcissist would say something like that. Okay? We're not even gonna watch the video because I just wanted to see his rebuttal to his student, pupil, whatever. That's a narcissist. Okay? You're not gonna know the answer. You think you're gonna know the answer? You're not gonna know the answer because I'm gonna give you my answer. And my answer is gonna be right. Okay. We're gonna get out of here because we're gonna jump into it. So we already know that the mainstream media knows who this man is. Okay? We already went to his platform on YouTube, which he has about 86,000 followers or subscribers. Okay? Now, that was then. That was probably when Carbonation first started. And he had these people in there and they looking like jungle cavemen, cave women in the ancient days and following his teachings, right? That's his teachings that he's teaching these people. He's putting this religion that he created from science, okay? And maybe took a little bit from the books and made it his own, okay? That's what you call a cult when you're mind manipulating people, okay? So now this is present day. This was just maybe a couple days ago. I think he uploaded it, a couple days ago. They're in Puerto Rico. And supposedly, let me put on that. Supposedly, these people are only, when they're out there, they smoke marijuana and they say they drink alcohol every now and then. The reason why I'm showing this video right here, okay, and thank you to K Raw and Uncut. Okay, this is taken from somebody else's YouTube. So thank you for this video. I'm showing this because this is the women. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably about 7 women there right now. Okay, this is in Puerto Rico. Look at this. Look at this behavior on live. Okay. Now, mind you, they supposed to be religious people, right? Following a religion. They said they only smoke marijuana and drink. This don't look like no marijuana and drinking. This girl over here, she just in her own little time zone. Okay. Now, look at this. We're going to fast forward it. Now, you see that's the women, right? Here are the men. Okay. Here are the men. The women leave. Right? Look at this one. That's marijuana. Marijuana ain't gonna make me do that. Look, he just told the women they gotta go. Okay, it's time for the women to go. The women and the men can't be together in the same room, supposedly. Well, a lot of people saying when their Messiah, right, is around. So it's either the men with the Messiah or the women with the Messiah, and then, you know, they in their own side. So now these are the men. There's talks, okay, that all of these men are either bisexual or gay because they all have sex with this guy, Natureboy. This is where the health concern comes in, guys, okay? There was a reason for this. One of the girls, there's a video, I ain't pull it up, but there's a video of one of the girls stating that this man, Natureboy, Eligio Bishop, makes these people drink his semen as a ritual, okay? Some type of ritual, stating that if they drink his semen, that they will feel closer to him spiritually. If I'm not, this is ultimate, you're going beyond now, okay? And these men, they all have their own little platforms, right? Because they got to collect that money. This is a business to this man, right? To him, having these people out there and feeding his pockets, like I said, sharing this story. But the ugliness behind it, the people that were there before and prior are now exposing this situation like hard body online on different platforms. But my thing is, why not go to the authorities? You understand? If this man is taking young women out of fucked up situations and putting them in an even worse situation, this needs to go to the higher authorities. Do you understand? This is not something for YouTube, Go Live, or none of that. And yeah, I'm recording it on YouTube because this is my concern. It's a huge health concern that this man has several STDs, okay? That many members have already said that they've left and they've gotten tested and they are positive for these STDs. One young lady, we're going to go into that video in a minute, her family member, okay, aunt or something like that, is being recorded on live as stating that her niece contracted a disease from this gentleman, Natureboy, and that when the forensics or the samples or whatever was sent off to the CDC, that not even the CDC knew what type of disease this was. Okay, now mind you, he's on all these platforms that us are on and have family members and friends on, okay, people that we love, our loved ones, that can possibly meet up with him or one of these individuals, contract that disease or infection and spread it to others. This is where the health concern come in, okay? So these are the men they can only be, they gotta be separated, okay? Unless he's doing the teaching or whatever. You got these people coming in from all these messed up situations, believing in something, leaving with STDs, okay? We're gonna jump off this video. It's really not that important. We already know what the guy looked like. Leaving with STDs, okay, and spreading them to our communities, our young people, our old people, whoever it is that these people are screwing. That's a huge health concern. And that's what I'm not understanding, how the local authorities, FBI, somebody has not brought this man down and shut this whole organization down, because you are killing people, and we're going to get into that. Okay, now supposedly, I ain't going to pull that video up, a woman went to his camp. This was probably, I guess, 2 years ago. I forgot the actual timeline on that. But the woman was like in her 50s or 60s or something like that. Grown-ass woman, okay, you can make your own decisions at that time. But this woman jumped onto, I guess, the Go Live or the Instagram, because he was doing the Instagram Live too and all of that, and told him that, you know, she was really encouraged by his teachings, whatever it is that she was watching, and that she was sick with heart disease or blood pressure, high blood pressure, something like that, and that she was tired of taking all this medication, and that she just wanted to be in a utopia and all this other stuff. He told her, listen, I don't know if he told her this, he say, she say, right? But people are saying that he told her that all you needed was his the way he eats, some complex diet that he has created for these people, that if you eat that diet and you follow my teachings, that he will heal her. Okay? This grown ass woman, let her rest in peace, went to this place, okay? I'm not sure how long she was there. Ended up getting sick or something like that. That she supposedly, that there is talks about her complaining about legs pains and all this other stuff when she was, because these people sleep in tents when they're out in the wilderness, unless they have, you see how right now they got the Airbnb and they have this nice little spot or whatever. But I don't know what their sleeping arrangements are. From what people are saying, they sleep in tents outside and all this other stuff. So you got this old ass woman, okay, excuse my language, going out to this place knowing she's sleeping in the jungle somewhere. She got these health issues. This man knows she got these health issues. She stopped taking her medication. The lady ended up dead in one of the tents. This was something that was big because a lot of people was covering it. Okay, once again, where are the FBI? Where are the local authorities to these countries? What's going on? Y'all keep feeding this man pockets and making him grow more in popularity and fame, and he keeps recruiting these people, and it's already resulted in a death of an elder. Now, I'm not finished. Supposedly, there have been infant deaths at these camps. Okay? Children have died at these camps. Supposedly, a child, a girl gave birth and the child was malnutrition or whatever and died. I don't know. Listen, I'm diving into different videos. I don't know how true this stuff is, but this is what I'm seeing. Okay? And the girl, we're going to go into her, but the girl is talking about it on her platform. But what I don't understand is that why haven't she been called as a witness to a case that's being built or whatever against? Somebody also said that, that they starting to crack down on him. And you see all that 2020, right? Look at this. This is all 2020. 2020. All of this is 2020. Last year. Right? This one was in 2017. CBC News. Canada. Woohoo! He made it to Canada. But this is talking about Costa Rica. You understand? He's getting these people and he taking them to these countries. He feeding them all this mumbo jumbo mind manipulation. Not only that, he's verbally, physically, mentally, spiritually abusing them. Okay, we're going to get into that in a minute. And these people are just sticking around like nothing. Like, and listen, hold on. My computer doing some flips and circles here. Let's get into this real quick. This is the health issue right quick. Let me go back.
So this nigga can go to the motherfucking jail. That's what I do.
Okay.
Right spot. Y'all gonna have to.
The lady that she's talking to, okay, because she got a recording of this lady that she's talking to her. See, it says Bambi Family Speaks Out. That's one of the girls that was there. Came back with a disease that the CDC don't know what it is. Okay, and that was after sleeping with this gentleman and probably God knows how many other gentlemen there at that camp.
Back till I was at the FBI kicking my motherfucking door in and drag her out and make her talk. So this nigga can go to the motherfucking jail. That's what I do. And then, as a matter of fact, it was just said that the FBI is going to make every member, and I wanted to send my daughter as accessory to these crimes if they don't start coming for it. And that's what the FBI said today. How about that? Well, tell them to run and tell that. Well.
Okay, so this lady is saying supposedly the FBI is involved. What's going on? He on Bigo Live recruiting mad people. There's like 25 people right now in Puerto Rico with him. With FBI.
Contact the FBI. And if they don't, they will be charged with accessory. If they do, they will get immunity. And let me tell you something. My daughter, if she thinks she want to be quiet, I'm going to open up the door for the FBI. I'm going to say, welcome in, go get her. She's not jail material.
Okay, so it's her daughter. I thought it was her niece. I wanted to get into the part where she talked about having an STD.
Because I had to wait for the person to come in and bring me the tapes of Bambi's mother stating that she does have HIV. So we're going to hear that from her mother. I'm just waiting for some more people to get in this room. So I may start with the phone call he had.
Now look, I'm going to find this video right here. This one, this actual video. I guess I got, because this is the same lady. Let me shout out her page, Toni T. I took it off her page, right? But I guess there's a video of 5.5 hours. I could imagine what's on that video. Okay? This is 2 hours. This is a small snippet that I'm going to let you guys listen to. This lady stating that her daughter contracted, okay, it says HIV now too, but she said something about a whole nother STD. Okay? That nobody know about.
And he tried to finesse the young lady and then told the lady we got to call him God. So I don't start with the tapes. And then people start coming in and then they miss it.
Okay. So I'm on live, but I got you on the phone. Mama, they saying that Bambi is taking care of Malia.
Malia, real quick, is one of his members that have been there for a very long time, and I'm gonna take you to that video because it's awful. Okay, the way he treat this young lady, and the crazy thing is that the mind manipulation that this man has on control over these people, she is still on his platform today on that whole Bigo Live platform, sitting there like a duck. And I'm like, why is this lady not speaking out? Mind you, I know it's hard when you're a victim. I talked about it before. But if you got people that's behind you, supporting you, like, come on, lady, we need you to speak up about this whole situation with this gentleman and how you and a lot of people are being mind manipulated and abused by this gentleman. That's the only way something gonna happen. And we're gonna get into that whole, remember, people with huge platforms, we're gonna get into that. But I want you guys, listen, it's gonna be a long video. But I need you guys to listen to what is going on health-wise in our country. And he going to other countries with people from our country. Okay? Getting them sick. They come back and they're sick. One almost died in the hospital. We'll get into that. Okay? He killing babies. We'll get into that. I'm going to go use the restroom, but I'm going to let you hear what this lady got to say. So Malia, we already know that's one of his followers or whatever. And then Bambi is one of the other girls, and this is the mother that's speaking. Okay?
The first the conversation starts out because it was a rumor that Bambi family member, I think she got it wrong, but it was Bambi family member that was supposed to take care of Malia. So we're going to get to that. Then we're going to get to the other tapes when she states that her daughter is sick. Stay tuned.
You're not. No, don't put you on speaker. Hold on. I'm about to put you on speaker. Mom, say why I said it. Because somebody just can't just say that your cousin, one of Bambi's cousins, is on the TV channel tonight on her Bebop.
Listen, first of all, my daughter don't have any cousins. I'm not alone with children. So they lying. She have one cousin living in Canada. So how about they lying? And she ain't seen that child since she was 3. Aaliyah's not in the house. Do you really think that I would have combination bring that girl to my house? I don't know who's lying, but I do know this. I'm waiting for them to hurry up and take this bastard to prison.
Me too.
Because death is too good. That's what I wanted for him to do. And prison is what he needs. And that mental insane asylum, that's just be too easy for him. Don't let him get away with being a motherfucking crazy nut. We already know he's sociopath. We already know that. We know he's a murderer, homicidal, schizophrenic. We know all of that. We know this. Well, how about a place like a mental institution is too big for him? He needs to put under the bars and rot for the rest of his life. If that HIV universe ain't no way.
Now,
She must be going through her video, you know, to break it down, because I haven't watched the full video, but I did hear in the video how she talks about the HIV and stuff like that, right? We're going to come back to this video because this is a very pertinent video, and I'm going to pull up her video. I might do a second video backup on this one just to pull up this 5-hour video because I want to watch it myself and see what's going on. The lady is saying that the FBI is involved. So if the FBI is involved, and as you guys can see clearly that from 2020, or most of 2020, even going back to 2017 in Costa Rica, what's going on? How many people got to die before this man is brought down? You know, like, I mean, let's go into this one, because this one, I'm going to give a shout out to King World, who I just subscribed to and just started following. He has been on this situation for 3 years, okay? He's been talking about this guy because he wanted to expose him after he watched several videos of the females being abused and hearing about a death in the camp. So now he got involved and was talking about it. But like I said, people, these people using y'all platforms in the wrong way. I understand y'all want to raise awareness, but y'all need to call the FBI with all this stuff that y'all got. I just started looking at this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably not going to talk about it all the time, but I'm seeing it and it's bothering me because of the simple fact that it could be my own family member that gets lured into this situation, comes back to the United States with a disease and starts spreading it to other people. You understand? Or may end up kissing their child on the cheek and spreading a disease that nobody knows about. So this is why I'm talking about it, because now it's getting ridiculous. This is a lot of foolery going around. I'm sitting here like, why are the local authorities not involved, and why is this guy still roaming around the streets like nothing? Recruiting people like nothing. Why are people paying this man to line his pockets to continue what he's doing? Because people are contributing. This is how this man get his money. Through Cash App, PayPal. People are donating money to this cult. This is how this man is able to move and groove the way he do. Because y'all supporting him.
If they're a cousin. Speaking on her health condition as if they're a cousin. Like that. I don't know. That they are fried. They are.
Yeah, hopefully we get down. I had to come over here and go live today because we got an old scammer that's in progress over here on Bigo.
What you mean a scammer? What happened?
One of the ladies that's a member of Carbonation who took sick, who went to the disease infectious specialist in Louisiana.
Yes.
There's somebody on here that's playing like that they're related to this woman and has been receiving donations from, people, and those people were thinking that they were helping out, the cult member, you know what I'm saying, that was going through her situation and who was hospitalized.
So you see how deeper it goes, right? Now you got these people faking like they this young lady that almost died from this cult, right? And collecting donations from people all over the world. These people are paying to line this man's pockets for him to continue doing what he's doing. I mean, it's a lot.
So people are raising money off of the strength of someone being in the hospital, but they're not even related to the person, but they're playing like they're the person's cousin.
Yep. Oh, wow.
So
he's not arrested. It's I don't know what the fuck is going on. I seen that years ago.
Okay, so that same concept of on what you heard and know now about Queen Elizabeth.
Okay, we're not going into, because see, a lot of these platforms, like I said, I was on Bigo. I got my Bigo still. I have about maybe 670 fans. right? I don't really get on there no more. But when I did get on there, I got on there to do just like this. Hold panels where we would talk about politics, business, things going on around the world. You know what I'm saying? Meet people that are conscious-minded. This gentleman and his followers are using this platform to recruit people into this cult where people have already died. Children have died. People have been abused. Now, there was a video that I had up. We're going to go back to that. We're going to delete this one. As a matter of fact, it's on his channel. Let's go to his channel real quick and pull. Here it go, right here. I don't know why that video dropped.
Where you going?
This is the young lady. Okay, this was her years ago. The baby now is probably like about 3. This is the her and his baby. This is one of his first followers. Okay, a young lady that left home from her mom and dad to follow this man. I don't know how they met. I ain't go dive deep into that. Okay, but now this is why this whole thing blew up. Is because she left them because I guess her father got involved in a whole bunch of other stuff. And she finally left. She went back a couple times. It is stated she went back like 5 times. Came out, went back, came out, went back, all of that. With the baby. Okay. And finally left. And now this year, she started a platform where she's been exposing this gentleman. And this is why other people are now getting involved, right? Industry people. And we're going to get into that. Let's go to the very beginning of when I first saw the beginning of the video, I was like, OMG. Now, mind you, this was years ago. So you can only imagine that this narcissist, psycho-ass person has gotten worse. Okay? This was years ago. I can imagine now. We're going to jump right. Okay, here we go. This girl right here is the girl we talking about, Malia. Who that lady right here, Bambi's mother or whatever, was talking about. Okay? This girl was very sick, very ill in the hospital. Almost died over having fluid or some shit build up in her body cavity. And almost died. And this guy laughed it off like, yeah, she ain't nobody. And she is one of his also first loyal followers. It was him and that skinny girl. Go into it.
Please, white man, please. Call the CIA, call the FBI. Please, white man, please come save me. Oh.
He making fun of people saying they gonna expose this man. Okay, because I guess people are. This is on Instagram. Okay, now before he was using Instagram a lot. I don't know if Instagram banned him or what. I did check when I went to his page and I clicked on the Instagram page. It said no longer available. So I don't know. Instagram probably went ahead and took it down. That's how many complaints probably Instagram got. Facebook as well. There's no more Facebook page. Now he got the Bigo page. And the Bigo page, not only he got that one page, he got like 5 or 6 pages. Okay, one gets shut down, he go on another one. Another gets shut down, he go on another one. And then he got the various people got their own platform. So he go on them platforms. And these people are collecting donations. And once again, I'm telling you guys are supporting this shit. And this is why it keeps on going. Okay? Listen to this.
You want to go home? Bitch, where home at? Tell them where home at. Tell them where home at.
Baba G.
Don't she look scared? She looks scared and manipulated. And like she lost. I know that feeling. Okay? But this is not it. Baba G, she just said, that's him. He called himself that. Supposedly he her God.
Oh, really? That's how you gonna say it? That's how you gonna say it? Bitch, where home at?
Baba G.
Now, what happened if they were to take you from me? What happened? What would happen to you? I'm the best thing that ever happened to this motherfucker. And if you take her from me, she gonna go crazy. For real. You think, oh, I can give you a better life. Bitch, you can't give us shit, bitch. I know she making me look bad. I know she making me look bad doing the shit she doing right now because she's a bitch. She's a...
Hold up, y'all. Okay, I had to turn my camera around because... Woo-wee! This shit is hard. It's hard to watch. Okay? And look, somebody said, who are y'all parents? Exactly. But if they came from broken homes like I did, then I can understand, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was so strong back then, even though everything I went through. I could not be with a dude that was with 5-6 different women, not even with another woman, okay? And these women are together, and it started off as a polygamous family or whatever they start, because they started off on YouTube a couple years ago. Excuse me, hello, Mr. Wrestlers, please cut it out. This is unedited, guys. That's Jerry and Sparky doing their wrestling thing. Hey! Okay, so they started their platform several years ago when the organization first started, okay? And when the organization first started, it was like a polygamous thing. He didn't have men there at the time. It was just him and like 2 or 3 young ladies, okay? And this is right around that time when they started their little YouTube and Instagram platform, and they was talking about their lives, but this is where the abuse started taking place.
Whore, and I want the world to know she's a fucking bitch. Fuck this bitch. And fuck Velvet.
Velvet is the girl that we'll talk about right here. This picture right here, the girl that tried to leave with her baby and went back like 5 times. She the one now on her platform talking about this guy, trying to bring him down. But I'm like, Miss, why you didn't go to FBI? Why you didn't go to police? You know what I'm saying? Why you didn't get a lawyer and report this and build a case against this man so this man could be locked up? Going on Bigo and earning them beans, getting paid to tell your story is good and dandy, but if your story like this can help other people, this should be going to the Supreme Court and higher. Okay?
Fuck any bitch that try to make me look bad. Bitch, I know who I am. Bitch ain't no, she a fucking bitch. Go home, bitch. Go home. Where home at? Exactly. You being abused?
Look at these people.
Or you come. Am I being attacked or you being attacked? Bitch, you attacking me. I ain't asked you to come here. You can fucking leave.
Something like
you get the fuck on. For all I give a fuck.
That's what I don't understand. These people are following this behavior. Even though, you know, some of the comments is negative, but you got people in there that is supporting this type of relationship. I'm not understanding that.
Why you here? Tell these people why you here. Be honest. Be keep it all the way real for the camera, my nigga. Why'd you here? Did I ask you to come here? Fuck out of here, bitch. And I ain't gonna ask you to stay. You can get the fuck on. Bitch, I'm God. You ain't got to be here. She ain't got to be. She be here because she want to be here. Fuck out of here. Oh, save her. White man, please go save her, white man. White man, please. Massa, please save one of our kind. Please say this whole. Please say this whole kind. Please.
We're gonna move it along. Now, this is the little girl trying to leave.
She still got the same attitude.
Look at this.
That's what you want to do.
Well, her dad just picked up.
You got all these females ganging up on this one girl because she want to get out of there. Her family waiting for her. She trying to get out. She had just gave birth to this baby. You can tell this baby is a newborn baby. The baby don't look like it don't got not one piece of fat on his body, on her body, because it's a little girl, and it's real sad.
He said that she can go to the embassy. They're waiting on her. They know that she's coming to arrive to the embassy.
Now, apparently, her parents, they cared about her enough to call the embassy of whatever country they're in at this time. I'm not sure where they at right now. And inform them that their daughter was in a horrible situation. They want to get her from there. And the young lady, she's confused because she got all these women that's supposed to be like sisters, right, or whatever, sister wives to this young lady, and they feeding her all this garbage, mumbo jumbo that he's feeding them. And he's like, oh, you could go at any time. But then he stops her from leaving.
Well, her dad just got on. Hey, tell her pops to call back in. Tell her pops to call back in, man. Tell a nigga is talk to her, man. Talk to her.
Honestly, this is some childish shit. This man is what? It said reported he was 38 years old now, whatever. Or last year, so he like 39 now, pushing 40, probably pushing 50. This is some childish shit. Why not get on the phone with the father? Why do all of this show and play on live? You understand? Why not get on the phone with this gentleman and be like, look, your daughter, she coming. Why get on this live and make a fool of yourself? And you call yourself a leader to these people that you are just constantly mind manipulating and abusing.
All right, talk to his daughter.
Where are you going?
Talk to his daughter. Talk to his, call him, tell him, call back and talk to her because she right here.
Actual, let's not be fanatical. Where are you going? Where else do you have to go?
Look at this one. If the father apparently is waiting for his child at the embassy, she could go home. You got this lady screaming on this little girl because she looked like she was probably only about 18 years old, probably younger than that. Okay, screaming at this little girl, telling her, where are you going to go? What do you have? Making her, downgrading her, emotionally abusing her because she's emotionally abused herself by this gentleman. You see where I'm going with this, guys?
Go with your Babylon props. Where else do you have to go?
Like a robot.
That's where you're headed. So you can't say you're not going over there because that's where you're headed. You have a whole entire baby strapped on you right now. That makes no sense. You can't go out there and do anything on your own.
Hold on. You got a passport. You got your passport in your hand. You got a dress on. No.
You hear her? I don't want to be here. Hold on. Let's go back real quick.
Hold on. You got a passport. You got your passport in your hand.
She don't want to be there. She don't, even though she went back numerous times. God knows why. I don't know why. But she's telling him right now, I don't want to be here. Please let me out.
Got a dress on, no shoes. Hold up. What I say, y'all?
Look at the fear that she got in her eyes. This is hard to watch because abuse in the form of you showing it to the public. Okay, my abuse that I endured when I was younger was hidden. Okay, it happened in front of people several times. We didn't have this whole live thing and all this where people could actually see the abuse. We are witnessing abuse, okay, online. I'm not understanding why YouTube letting this go on, okay? And nobody is really, really helping these people. Now, let's move on because I'm not trying to stay too long on this video. We have already witnessed the abuse, okay? We've already seen the debauchery that's going on, the foolery that's going on right now with the cult members that are there now, okay? The drinking, the smoking, the God knows what else, other drugs they using, hallucination drugs. And believing this man and still following him on this big old platform and making money off of people around the world, around the country. Okay, and you guys are still feeding into this man's pockets. Now, we're going to get into somebody that has an actual platform. Jaguar Wright. At first, I did not know who she was. Then I was watching a Tasha K interview with her, okay, regarding a lot of the controversy that's going on with her within the music industry, okay. She was a member of The Roots. And, you know, she did a lot of things in her career. But now, there's a lot of controversy surrounding her, right? And we'll click out of that so you guys already know who she is. This is a lot of the controversy that's going on with her right now. I guess with Mary J. Blige, with Common, with The Roots, with Erykah Badu, a whole, look at now, Jill Scott, and, you know, I don't know how old these stories are, but I just wanted to know what the controversy was. There's a lot of controversy between her and a lot of people. Now she has a Bigo Live platform, as well as a YouTube platform, okay? Everybody knows who Tokyo Toni is. Everybody should know who Tokyo Toni is. Everybody knows who Black China is, okay? If you know who Kim Kardashian is, You know who Black China is, okay? And Tokyo Toni is her mom. Now listen, I like Tokyo Toni. I don't know why, but I like her. She a real ass bitch. That's all I gotta say. But what I don't like about her is that she never really relays a point. You understand? And I know she be trying to get to it, but she takes too long doing that. She does too much. These two women have large platforms. Okay? When I'm talking about you have networks that record you and do all this stuff, drama stuff or whatever. You guys have platforms. Supposedly Jaguar Wright has an organization called Women Protecting Women. You have these women and this code, okay? And she started a platform on Bigo. I would guess this is why she started the platform. Or I don't know if she was already on Bigo before. I don't know. I haven't been on Bigo for a minute. She started the platform. She's been talking about this whole situation with Natureboy. Now, I'm going to go a little bit into this. But I'm going to tell you why I see a lot of errors in this and the way that they are approaching this situation. It's not for me to judge, okay? But I do have my own opinion and perspective on this whole thing. I don't have a large platform, okay? I just started this YouTube, and I'm talking about random shit and about my books and getting stuff out there, right? But when you have a large platform of followers, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, whatever, and you're talking about a story like this, it's to really get people involved and engaged within your community of people that I know have money. Money talks, bullshit walks, okay? If you're so interested and concerned about this situation and you want to do something, you can hire a lawyer, right? You have an organization already, right? Women Protecting Women. Your counsel can draw up some type of, I don't know how the law thing work, right? But you can have something drawn up to where now you're filing a case against this gentleman, Eligio Bishop. Not only that, you have all these people, King World, that's been following this story for 3 years. You got a couple other tubers that are on this story and been following this story for a couple years, trying to bring this gentleman down. I don't know how far that you hear the lady here. We're going to end with this video. Okay, there's a lot of pertinent information in this video. You hear these people talking about how the FBI was involved. They are involved. There's probably no witnesses that are coming forward, If you can bring these ex-members positively, okay, because the way they're doing it is not a positive way. These people have already been damaged enough, okay, through this mind manipulation, physical, emotional, verbal, spiritual, and financial abuse by this gentleman, that they rather just get away from it all. You understand? So if they're going to come out with their stories, there has to be some type of situation in place where there is legal counsel moving forward to build a strong, solid case against this man so that this man can finally get taken off the streets. Okay? But you see he got his little disciples, what he called them, right? The disciples. You can't chop the head of the snake off. You got to get the whole body. You understand? And all these people need to be tested for these sexually transmitted diseases, right? And need to give you that list of people that they done slept with. Because these people are out here in these communities spreading these diseases, okay? And this false knowledge, and people are getting hurt behind this. So I don't know if this video will even go anywhere, okay? This is for my platform, the followers that I have, the subscribers that I have. This is for educational purposes only. However, if this video does make it to that airway, please understand, ladies, no disrespect, okay? But in this video, I'm going to show all the errors that are taking place in this supposedly interview with an ex-members, because they talk about the husband and the wife, and how these people are feeling not only overwhelmed by some of the questions that really were irrelevant, you know what I'm saying, get to the nitty-gritty of the situation, how they're feeling attacked in some type of way because they were in this situation. You guys got to remember, these people are victims. This man is not only a narcissist, a covert narcissist at that, because he uses charisma and a so-called religion to lure these people at first, right? With an illusion of paradise. But these people are victimized within their own lives as well, because they're only going to this situation, putting themselves in this situation, if they're coming from even worse situations. So they don't want to be put in a box where they feel like people are judging them because they were in this situation. They probably either went back or continued to, have an arrangement with this gentleman. We don't know their stories. We only know by what they will come out and say. But this is why I say it has to be in an organized way where there is legal counsel, right? And these people are willing to be witnesses to a huge indictment, a huge case, because he has not one, not two, a multitude of victims. This is a huge crime, okay? So your platforms, ladies, you guys have huge platforms. You guys need to be using it a little different than this. And Tokyo, I love you. You real. I like, watching your little channel, whatever, because I think some of the topics that you talk about be real, but sometimes you do too much. And you don't allow for the real topic of the situation to come through. Jaguar, for you to be where you are today, I'm not sure, what's going on with your career or anything like that. From what I've researched, women protecting women is really women protecting women. And you have to not just put them on these platforms, but you have to actually bring them in with legal counsel and help and resources. If they feel they can't get away from this man, but they want to leave, but they don't know where to turn to, that's where them resources come in. That's where your platform of resources come in. I wish I had all of that, because I would help. You know what I'm saying? The way I would know how to help. Because I know I've been in negative situations like that, abuse and all of that. Not in no cult. It was always one dude. But I know what it's like to be a victim. And these people, they get on these platforms. A lot of people are bashing them. Oh, you this, you that. But really don't know their backstories. And maybe if they had that type of platform where they can really sit down and be real open and honest without judgment, then you'll have those witnesses that you need for that huge indictment to bring this guy down. So we're going to play this little bit of this, just a little bit, because we're going to go in. Okay, we know who Tokyo Toni is. Now we know who Jaguar Wright is, right? So they did a platform, and before this platform, they had invited Natureboy to the platform. The platform was way chaotic. I saw that video and I was like, it was a little unorganized. You understand? Now, yes, this is an abuser. This is a psychedelic guy where he's going to use mind manipulation to get himself out of a situation, right? We already know that. We smart women, okay? Where a lot of us have already been through stuff like this and we've learned from it to teach others. So we should not be expecting a certain type of behavior from him, knowing that that's what we're going to get back. Don't expect. You already know that's what you're getting. To be wanting answers from him or wanting understanding from him, that's not going to happen, guys. This guy is, he the worst of the worst. Talk about the guy that made the people drink the Kool-Aid, okay? This guy, he going above and beyond. Not only that, he getting paid to do this. Do you guys not understand that if we don't bring this man down, people don't bring this man down, he getting paid, he lining his pockets. This is the new career form of a cult leader. You got people sending him donations constantly on a daily basis to keep this shit alive. I don't know who this lady is. I have not found her page or whatever on YouTube. But supposedly this lady here has spoken to a lot of ex-Carbon members in regards to their experiences there. Okay, this lady here, Divine J. And she came to their panel and she told them, I could set some stuff up for you guys with these people. They're going to want to get paid for you guys to hear the story or whatever. However that arrangement went. Tokyo said, I'll pay you to get on the platform, whatever. I don't know how the arrangement went. So they found a guy and his wife. They were there. Okay. And this is where this organization comes in. Okay. I don't know who. I would think that Tokyo, this is Tokyo's room. Oh, it says Jaguar right up here. Okay. But whoever was hosting this panel had to have it together. If you had questions for this guy, they had to be written down. You had to be on point. Make sure that when a guy comes with a rebuttal, you come in with another question that's relevant to the topic and the situation. Okay? Because now people are recording this stuff. And the great thing is that with social media platforms and you're on a platform and you're recording it or other people are recording it, that's the proof of the pudding. These people can be subpoenaed into a courtroom to testify against this gentleman. But you have to do it right.
What's going on? How you doing?
Really don't want to
Shaka Zulu?
No question.
I want to introduce you to my friend Tokyo Toni.
How you doing, Tokyo?
I'm doing fine. Have you ever heard of me?
No.
Well, this will be the first time and it won't be the last. So let me ask you a few questions, baby. First of all, let's start here. Let's do business first. What's your cash app?
What's the cash app?
Okay, that's them saying so that she could pay them for the interview, right? Let's go a little deeper in. The first question she asks is about his sexuality. If he's gay, bisexual, whatever. And let's go into it. The reason I'm gonna jump off, he answered some questions, right? But then he took off.
So basically he's coming through as a religious leader, it sounds like.
They just supposed to speak the knowledge and they came there to proclaim the kingdom. His kingdom and his information.
Okay, what's the kingdom of what?
The carbonation kingdom. That's the kingdom.
Okay.
It's not his word, his wisdom, his information that he gives to the people. That's his information. That's his knowledge.
So
he's the Messiah. The five sciences. He's the Messiah to them, yes.
Okay, now we get into it. Okay.
He don't even want to be in this situation no more. He don't want to talk about it no more.
So he's their Messiah. So
what do you call himself? The Messiah on the earth plane? He's the black Messiah to all the black people. It's all the melanated people.
Okay, the black Messiah. Okay. Now, let me ask you. If he's the black Messiah, what if he proven to be a Messiah? Did they ever look up the word Messiah?
I'm not sure what they did. I can only speak for what I did. I can only speak for my
What did you do? Did you believe? You obviously not believe because you're gone. But did you believe at the time he was perhaps the Messiah?
No. I didn't.
Okay. Later on, this is why I say this is a little unorganized. Later on, they find out that the gentleman went for a week, right, to see how it was. But supposedly it was under a business arrangement because, like he puts it in his interview, I'm not going to play the whole thing. My video going to be 2 hours long. He was supposedly the chef because he said he's a vegan chef. So he went there to cook for the people, make sure the people have food, right? He stated that a lot of the people there have different roles. They have different talents. that when they go there, everybody puts their talents together in order to form, you know what I'm saying? Like this little, you got the chef, you got the nurse, you got the teacher, you know, the doctor, medical person, to build their own little utopia, right? But you hear what he's saying, that he's feeding them his knowledge. He ain't say nothing about Christ. He ain't say nothing about Buddhism. He ain't say nothing about the Muslim thing. He ain't say none of that. He said he's feeding them his knowledge, okay? And the what he called it, the motherland of the carbonation. Lord forgive me for laughing, but a lot of this shit, come on now, guys, we gotta be smarter than this.
Not. I just knew that there was opportunity. Go ahead, Jaguar.
I just want to tap in because there's something that I want to touch before you guys move past this. We won't. I still have more. Were you there as a spectator, or were you there looking for the same journey that I've heard so many people talking about?
No, I was there on the journey, but I was also there, you know, as a branding myself as well, you know. So it was more of a business opportunity for me. It was like a partnership. It was more like a partnership to me,
like as far as what? Partnering?
As far as finding out, as far as making sure financials were there, as far as making sure that everybody's needs was met.
So I want to ask you a question. If your interest in carbonation was based off of financial profit or gain, honestly, do you think you were really paying attention to everything that was happening around you?
Absolutely.
Is it possible that you could have had tunnel vision because you were only focused on one thing?
Nope.
Okay.
This is how I know somebody don't want to be in an interview. You're giving very vague 1 to 2 word answers. Okay? And the disorganization is where, this is where the disorganization is. I understand people want to tap in and ask numerous questions, go back and forth. But when you see at certain, if you watch this video, right, you already see who it is, King World, you could go for his station and follow and watch the video. There was a lot of where you couldn't really hear what was going on. You understand what I'm saying? That's why the panels like this is not the way to conduct an interview. Not only that, the gentleman, if you read down here, you can't really see it unless you blow it. If you read the comments, the gentleman was really distracted with the comments, okay? Because a lot of people were saying a lot of negative things. This is why you do not hold an interview on a live platform like this when it's something sensitive as this. Because these people are not going to open up as if they were in a private setting. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, Jaguar, you should know this. You have been in the public eye for God knows how long, right? You know what I'm saying? You was with the industry. A lot of your interviews were done privately, you know, where it gives you more comfortability to share your story, your truths and stuff like that. This gentleman is already probably on this platform with his own channel, right? And he got people coming at him already. But if you guys wanted to conduct this interview and then air it on YouTube or something like that, it should have been done privately with organized questions. You understand? Because some of the stuff you can't really hear because there's so much going on in the background and you're so distracted. And then this guy is only giving you these one-word answers that you're not really going to get much out of him. Not only that, deeper into the convo, the one that really gave clear-cut answers was the wife. Now, you could tell on the wife's face with a lot of the questions that Tokyo started asking her, the uncomfortability of answering those questions when it dealt with the drinking of the semen. Oh, we're going to see that. All the guys there giving him fellatio. How did you know that your husband didn't give him fellatio? Like she said, what made y'all exempt from that situation? She said because they were couples. But a lot of people have spoken out on other platforms and stated that even the couples were giving him what he wanted when it came to something sexual. Now, mind you, when we talked about the health situation behind this and this nigga spreading diseases, do you guys get me now? This is awareness. You guys gotta understand, like, if this gentleman right here, as an ex-member that's witnessed certain things, he said he left before, him and his wife left before the actual real stuff started happening. But you were there for some abuse. You understand? This lady, the young lady, when she steps up, she talks about how he had men and the women drinking his semen. Who does that? Who does that?
All right, next question. Is there any prostitution going on? Male and female?
What's your definition of prostitution?
Prostitution is selling your body for money.
Ain't that what we doing right now, Vigo?
No, we're talking on an interview.
Okay.
You can decline to answer.
Okay, let me tell you why he said that, y'all. Because Bigo, people get on there, right? And even though you have these platforms, a lot of people get on there just to have platforms and meet people and talk about different conversations. But you do have people that get on there just to make money. This is their life. This is their all-day life. They get on these platforms and they're on there all day from morning to night, night to morning, just making money. Because this platform, you can make money on it. So that's what he meant by that. But I believe that maybe he did have some type of transaction with the guy Natureboy. Even though he's stating to people that when he went there as the cook, that he went there under a business partnership and put in $30,000 into the organization. And that when he didn't want to be there, that he took his money out. I don't know how true that could be. If you put $30,000 in and you were there for 2 months, how much money did you take out to leave? Because they said they was able to leave on their own free will.
You don't have to say it. You can say
I was just making sure that because donations, y'all might consider that prostitution.
No, we're not pussy. I'm married.
Oh, okay.
I'm not buying no dick from you.
I just feel like if you're giving your energy to anything other than yourself, then you're selling yourself to it.
Okay, but is it
at some point? So.
Is it prostitution? Meaning was money involved? Exchange your hand to mine? No. Okay.
No.
Okay. So it was like general love and affection.
Not all the time.
Okay, so the part that it wasn't love and affection, what was going on for the part that it wasn't all the time?
I think he was in his emotions that he didn't know how to handle himself.
Which means?
For somebody who says that they're the Messiah, I feel like he went beneath himself a lot of times, the way he handled himself.
Okay, in which way? Is it sexual or moral?
Both. Sexual, physical, verbal.
See, he's saying that this man basically was saying he was the Messiah, right? But he wasn't following his teachings because he was doing things to these people, and he's saying it. Mental, verbal, emotional, physical, all of that. That's abuse. I understand where Tokyo going with this line of questioning, but she's writing stuff down as she go. When she should have already had these questions lined up to ask this gentleman, because now the interview after the young lady speaks and he comes back on, it takes a turn for the worse where he leaves. You understand? So that's where this organization came in at.
Is that due to him being with a man? I'm sorry, Jaguar, you're next.
I just wanted to jump in right quick because you're saying that you doubted his ability to be the Messiah because he seemed to be being spiritually irresponsible.
Absolutely.
In your opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, all that being said, were you present when the fight between Velvet and Malia had happened?
No, I had just left.
You had just left. But you were present for the build-up.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Now, the fight that she's talking about is a huge fight that was televised on YouTube or wherever, where he had both girls in separate rooms, and then he was forcing the girls to fight each other. That's the two main girls that we talked about in the previous video with the physical abuse right here. You know, these two main, this girl and the other girl he was cursing out in the beginning. So that's irrelevant at this point, right? We trying to hear his experience, which he didn't even have an experience there, because supposedly he went for a week as a visitor, and then he came back with his wife. He said he went home. She said he went home, talked to her about it, and she was like, all right, let's try it out, because she said she wanted to go to build with other women. Now, let's get her online. Here we go. We're going to get her. He leaves, right? He's done with this whole situation.
There at the same time as Shaka?
Yes.
Okay. Did he, I'm speaking of Natureboy when I say he, did he, was he ever jealous of your relationship, or did you keep that away?
I mean, I would never say he was jealous, no. I couldn't say he was jealous. But I can say that he did try to separate us several times.
Okay. Well, guess what? As a grown woman to another grown woman, that's jealous.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a fact.
A relationship.
Yeah.
In no type, no way, no form. It's a form of jealousy. Okay? Especially.
Now, people are in the comments already getting at the dude, right? Her husband. Because supposedly she's going to talk about it now. There was an incident where Natureboy pulled out his penis on her and said he wanted to have sex with her. And she refused him. I don't know if this is right around the time that they left or whatever, but they saying that the gentleman, her husband, did not handle the situation correctly. Because in any situation when a man pulls their penis or tries to attempt to sexually assault your wife, you would generally attack that male, right? Or try to seek some type of punishment for this man with the local authorities, because sexual assault is sexual assault, regardless in what shape, form it is.
Especially your situation. Did he ever try to have sex with you maybe after you had sex with your man?
He pulled his penis out on me and insinuated that he wanted to do something. But nothing went further than that ever.
And I don't believe that. I'm going to be honest. I don't believe that. I think something happened. That's probably what caused them to leave that second time. Right? She starts going, let's go into the semen.
Okay, so what about this semen sipping cup shit?
You said what?
What about some semen drinking shit or something?
Oh, I guess there's this joke about there's this joke about them drinking his semen, and I've never
the downloads.
There you go.
Downloads, yes. Okay, because so one of his teachings really is that
something's clicking.
See, like, you can't really hear it too well.
Is it me?
This is what I'm saying. This is why you need a private setting to do live interviews like this on topics like this, when you're exposing somebody for some crimes. These are war crimes against humanity, to be honest with you. You got people drinking your semen and you got diseases? Fuck that. Who drinking semen? Okay? That's a war crime against humanity. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was you. It's okay. Go ahead. We listen.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
So, his download. So, one of his beliefs is really that the way to get the information is through him in all ways, be it through his semen. So, for the women, they really do have to like drink his semen to really get connected to him. That's how he feels. To really get connected.
Not trying to be vulgar, but we straight up on this one. You know what I mean? I mean, is he okay, I'm trying to get this together. Is he having sex with them and then pull it out and do what a couple might do? Or is he just jerking, doing his thing and say, come in and do it? Or,
I mean...
See, this is where the questions start getting unstructured, okay? A little unorganized. Blatantly say it. Is he feeding these people the semen through cups and giving it to them as a ritual? They got to drink this stuff. She's saying, is he just doing it on their face? You know what I'm saying? And they drinking it. Whichever way is happening, guys, this is just bad. Oh, God, this is just...
Sharing it, first shot, like a shot glass. What is it? What's going on?
It's the sexual experience he's having with them. Like, whether it's all of them together or one at a time. Like, I know that while I was there was a moment where he went in the room and he just had them all suck his dick. Like, it's whatever they're feeling, I suppose. I'm not always present for these things. I'm actually never present for these things.
Okay, so what made you so
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Made you so exempt from the situation?
Because I had a partner.
But there's been talks that people have gone there with partners, okay, have gotten pregnant by their partners at these places that he's taking them to, these different countries, and has been made to get an abortion because he started calling the child a demon child because it's not his seed, it's their seed, the men. So supposedly, that even if they go as couples, at times he will break the couples up and prevent that male from seeing the female because now the female belongs to him. This is what I'm saying. This is why this needs to be done in a private setting, because I feel like these two people would have been a little bit more open about their experience there if they didn't have all these people in the comments coming at them. Okay? Because this is a sensitive topic that a lot of people just seclude to themselves. Remember I told you guys, blocking things out of your subconscious? A lot of these people just want to forget that. They know they've been abused sexually, mentally, emotionally, verbally. You heard the guy say it. And they don't want to even think of, they like, damn, I just made that bad experience. Let me learn from it and I go back. This is not the way to do it, guys. Okay, and it's great to hear the information. You understand what I'm saying? And then this is where it gets jumbled right here. This whole part right here gets jumbled. And as you guys can see, the guy comes back. Right? She leaves because she's feeding the baby. She leaves. He comes back into the picture, and then this is where now it starts taking a left. Okay?
There we go. I just feel better. Okay, she can answer the questions though, and then you can too. Double it up. Again, asked, did she believe it? Okay, we asked all of that. So she believes that the universe, Satan, and God basically is all one pure energy, correct?
Is that what she told you?
Mm-hmm.
No,
She's right there beside you. She hear me?
I mean, I'm a little further away from her right now.
He ready to go.
Okay. Yes.
So yes, she said yes.
Okay, she said yes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So, ask her this quick question. Do she believe in aliens?
She said, do you believe in aliens? She said yes.
Now,
okay.
Tap in right here.
I know where she going with this, right? Us conscious-minded people, if you watch the live, you know where she was going with it. But Tokyo, you was taking too long to get there, though. You was taking too long to get there. So now these people are uninterested in what she has to say. Okay? They're like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she actually paid them for the interview, because she laughs later on like, oh, that's $160 I saved in my pocket. This is why I say this is not the way to do it, guys. I don't have a platform like you guys. And for you guys to have an actual platform with hundreds of thousands of followers and fans that actually listen to you guys, this has to be done in a much more organized, private setting, okay, where lawyers have to be involved, okay, and a case can be built against this gentleman. There are people saying this case, we're not even going to go dive, because he leaves. After a while, he just starts getting upset with the questioning that's, to him, is unorganized and irrelevant to the situation, right? And they all get mad, he leaves, and then that's it. Now, you saw the physical abuse. You saw ex-members talking about how he does these orgies and makes people drink his semen, and he's sleeping with these men, he's sleeping with the women, he's infected with these diseases, he's infecting his community with these diseases. Now they're on a local platform, because it's local to me, because I know the platform. I've met people on the platform. There are genuinely great people, businesses, and all of that. That platform is not for exposing a cult member. Even though, yeah, you can use the platform to talk to other individuals and let the story known, But when you're bringing members that have already been in this experience and you're trying to get them to talk about the experience so that you could build the case against this man, that's not the way to do it. As entertaining it is to watch all of this unfold on social media, it is not a laughing matter. Okay? Because this is some real life war crime against humanity. This is what I'm calling it, a war crime. I'm going to probably even add that as a tag and tag the FBI, because this is a horrible situation that these people are being placed in after leaving whatever horrible situation they were in prior to that. Because all of this illusion of paradise and religion and all this other stuff, this teachings that this man has for these people, and people are lining his pockets like another Creflo Dollar, or all these pastors that be lining their pockets online saying, send me this, send me that, your tithings will be. That's what this is. You understand? He real open with it. And my thing is, you see all these news outlets, right? You see all these are mainstream media. May write 1 or 2 articles and that's it. Forget about the guy. We're going to end it. I'm going to just let this rock real quick. I'm going to probably play maybe 5 minutes of it, and then I'm going to cut this live off. This is only an educational video. Okay? You could take it for entertainment, whatever. But this to me is an awareness video. Not only for the women out there that are on these platforms. I showed you the platforms: Bigo Live, Live Me, YouTube, Instagram. Okay, Facebook. He was on Facebook. I think Facebook took him off. I think Instagram took him off. When you see this man run the other direction, he uses his looks. He uses his charisma, because he's not dumb. He's very intelligent. I've listened to him speak. But once he gets you to where he wants you, oh, it's over. It's over. You're a victim. Probably for life. Scar for life. So share this video, okay, with other people that you know be on these platforms and be looking for that outside, awareness or whatever, spiritual awakenings or whatever they want to call it. This is not where you need to be at, people. For those that have these platforms, these large platforms, please, guys, if you guys want to bring this guy down, you guys got money to do so. I don't got no money. I'm taking care of a teenager and 4 dogs and living life in this COVID-19 infected world, okay? Trying to run a business here. But you guys that have platforms, man, use them shits right, y'all. Guys, use them shits right. I'm going to probably write a small little book about this shit. Just about cults, and the mind manipulation. And how it's happening today on social media. We have this technology is so advanced now. Social media, you can meet anybody and don't know who the hell they are until you meet them. And that's when it's too late. Okay? This took a lot out of me because it's emotionally draining. You understand? To hear and to know that there is a cult organization recruiting women and men, okay, from our country, United States, and taking them to these foreign countries and doing whatever he wants with them, and then infecting them with these diseases. As you can see, they're in here saying, oh, how could Velvet not be infected? That's what they meant, infected. Velma admitted to having herpes. I guess she did that on the Bigo because she got her own platform and she talking about this guy. Supposedly there's a video. I might have to do a whole nother video on this because this is a lot. But supposedly there was a video of him having a live, okay? And people are in the comments stating, don't you have HIV, da-da-da-da. And he's telling these people that it's just a mind thing. There's a mind thing, that when people think they're infected with a disease, there's a mind thing. But, guys, AIDS, HIV, that's real. You know what I'm saying? If these people are infected with that stuff and they're passing it around to community, to community, to community, and now they're on these Bigo Live Me, Facebook platforms, meeting people and having sex with them and spreading that, that is not good. Once again, FBI, CDC, all these people need to be involved in this. With that said, listen, hit the subscribe button, okay, so you know when I'm coming out with future content. I'm not going to do too many of these videos. If you did like the video, you did like the information, then I will probably do 1 or 2 videos to piggyback off of this one. I am going to find this video with this young lady because there is a real whole conversation that this lady's mother has with this lady. And it's talking about everything that she went through with her daughter being at this place. Her daughter coming back with a disease that damn near almost killed her. She's saying HIV, but supposedly there was something else that one of the girls had that the CDC didn't even know what it was. And damn near almost killed her in the hospital. Okay. I'll come back with the videos of the dead babies. Them talking about babies dying in these camps. I'll also talk about maybe in that video about the 50-year-old something woman that went out there with health conditions and ended up dead out there. This is too much. You understand? And it has to be stopped because all these predators and pedophiles, okay, are going to start rising up behind this gentleman and it's going to be mass genocide all over the country and probably all over the world because of this one gentleman. It starts with one. Like I said, subscribe, give me that like or that dislike. It helps the algorithm. Comment if you need to below. Okay, if you have questions regarding this story, whatever, I will try to dive as much as I can into it, but I'm not going to spend too much time because I got other things to do. Okay, but it's an awareness video. Just know this is an awareness video. And share. Share it. You don't know who's interacting with this person. It could be your family member on one of these platforms interacting with these people. Any one of them. Because it's him, and then he got the disciples, and then he got the women recruiters that are like him. Okay? They're victims, but they're thinking they're doing a good thing and helping humanity. And that's not the case. With that said, have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.